And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills. Bashir Gray. Left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
Who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son and you ain't do shit about it? Bilal told me everything. That he know that Will Smith, Jaden, he Bashir and he Meek Mills, and you know it, Bilal.
Hold up, y'all. Buckle up, because we're diving into some tea that's so hot, it might just burn the internet down. Jaguar Wright is out here spilling secrets about Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Diddy, and August Alsina. And let me tell you, this drama is messier than a reality show reunion. We're talking leaked footage, alleged freak-offs, and Hollywood's wildest secrets exposed. You're not ready for this, but you're gonna want to stick around until the end because the twists, oh, they're wild. Let's get into it. If you don't know Jaguar Wright, let me put you on. She's a singer-songwriter with a voice like velvet, but lately, she's been making headlines for dropping bombshells about Tinseltown's elite.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life.
This woman is out here with no filter, naming names, and serving tea so piping hot it's giving third-degree burns. And her latest target? The Smiths and Diddy. According to Jaguar, there's some serious mess going on behind closed doors, and she's got receipts, or so she claims. But what's the truth? Let's unpack this step by step, because honey, this story is a roller coaster. Let's rewind to 2020, when August Alsina set the internet on fire. Y'all remember when he sat down and spilled that he was Jada's boy toy? Mic drop. He claimed Will gave him his blessing to get with Jada. Yes, you heard that right. Will allegedly said, "Go for it, bro." August said he gave his whole soul to that relationship, only to end up broken, spiritually drained, and needing to pick up the pieces. Chile, this wasn't just tea. This was a whole tea factory explosion. Jada tried to play it cool at first, denying everything like me. With August, never. But the internet wasn't buying it.
Ride together,
we die together.
Bad marriage for life. I really didn't want to get married, but...
We only got married because Gammy was crying.
I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. But I just knew, I was like, I never wanted to be married.
Black Twitter was like, girl, stop lying, we see you. So Jada dragged Will to her red table talk to confess. She called it an entanglement. You know, that iconic moment that became a meme faster than you can say Will's sad eyes. She admitted she got with August because her marriage was on the rocks, and Will wasn't giving her what she needed. Ouch. But here's where it gets juicy. Jada said she didn't need Will's permission because she gave it to herself. Hold up, did she just admit to stepping out behind Will's back? The shade of it all. August claimed it was all above board, but Jada's like, nah, I did what I wanted. So was it an open relationship or straight up cheating? Y'all, I need answers. Just when you thought this couldn't get messier, Jaguar Wright slides in like a wrecking ball. According to her, Jada wasn't just entangled with August, she was allegedly getting it in with Diddy too. Yes, Diddy, the bad boy mogul himself. Jaguar claims Diddy was putting both Will and Jada through the mattress during some wild freak-offs. I'm sorry, what? She says this was happening before August even entered the picture. So Jada's out here living her best life while Will's just cool with it? But wait, it gets crazier. Jaguar alleges Will wasn't just sitting on the sidelines. She claims he was getting in on the action too, with Diddy and Dwayne Martin. Y'all, my jaw's on the floor. Apparently, Will's former assistant, brother Bilal, spilled some serious tea about catching Will and Dwayne in a compromising position in a dressing room. Like, bent over the couch level compromising. Bilal said it was murder in there, and not the good kind. Jada wasn't having it. She clapped back, accusing Bilal of trying to extort them and threatening legal action. But Bilal, he doubled down, honey. He went back on Tasha K's show and said, Jada, you got 2 weeks to sue me or I'm dropping receipts. He called her a bald head liar.
So 3 minutes later, after them telling me, hey, you got eyes on Will, we need him to come watch this, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
And even threw in some shade about her PR team. The audacity. This man is out here fighting for his life, and I'm just grabbing my popcorn. Now, hold your wigs, because Jaguar Wright takes this drama to a whole new level. She claims Will and Diddy were running a so-called mentorship program that was really a front for some shady business. According to her, they were luring young men into freak-offs, promising them fame and guidance only to leave them broken. One of the alleged victims? Bryce Shear. For those who don't know, Bryce Shear was a child star on the hit show Everybody Hates Chris. At 17, he was being called the next big thing in Hollywood. But then, poof, his career tanked and he spiraled into substance abuse and legal trouble. Jaguar says this all started after Bryce got tangled up with Will, Diddy, and their alleged mentorship mess. She claims Bryce's mom, Andrea, and his manager, Charlie Mack, basically sold him to the duo, knowing what was going on. Jaguar says she tried to help Andrea get Bryce out of this toxic situation, but Andrea wouldn't listen. Instead, she let Bryce stay in that environment, and now he's a shadow of his former self. Jaguar's out here calling Andrea a dealer who snitched her way to the top and let her son suffer for clout. Y'all, this is heavy. If this is true, it's heartbreaking. Could this really be why Bryce fell so far? Here's where the plot thickens. Jaguar claims Will wasn't just a victim or a bystander. He was allegedly in on the whole thing. She says he was sleeping with August too, alongside Diddy and others.
Jada Pinkett has written a book where she reveals that multiple times she tried to commit suicide.
Yeah.
Not saying exactly what the reason was.
I don't know why she keeps trying. She just get it done. Don't be bad at everything.
Shit. Yeah.
You was an all right actress. You was a terrible wife. You was a bad mother. You was a kid who knew that your husband was doing things to boys and did stuff to your son, and you ain't do about it.
And remember that viral video of Will forcing Jaden to kiss him? It sent the internet into a frenzy, with people like David Arrett jumping on Facebook to call Will out for being on the DL. David even claimed Will's first marriage to Cherie Zampino ended because she caught him with another man. The tea is scorching. But let's talk about Jada for a second. She's out here denying everything, calling Bilal's claims nonsense and trying to spin the narrative during her Worthy book tour. Yet, every time she opens her mouth, more questions pop up. Why did she respond so fast to Bilal's allegations? Why did Will stay silent? And why does Jaguar keep coming for them with new receipts? It's giving, thou doth protest too much. At this point, you're probably wondering, where's the proof? Jaguar claims she's got footage of Diddy and Jada, but we haven't seen it yet. Bilal says he's got receipts, but he's still holding out. And while Black Twitter is eating this up, some folks are skeptical. One commenter said, Will ruined Tisha Campbell's marriage too, messing with Dwayne Martin. Tisha walked away with a gag order. Another threw shade at Jada, saying she claims alopecia, but those thin edges tell a different story. The internet stays undefeated. As of June 2025, there's no new footage or legal action to back up these claims. Diddy's been dodging lawsuits left and right, including his own legal battles, but nothing concrete ties him to this specific drama. Will and Jada have stayed quiet lately, focusing on their careers, but the rumors keep swirling. Could Jaguar and Bilal be telling the truth? Or is this all just clout chasing? I'm torn, y'all. Whew, child, that was a lot. From August's entanglement to Diddy's alleged freak-offs to Bryce Shear's tragic spiral, this tea is too hot to handle. But I want to know what you think. Do you believe Jaguar Wright's claims? Is Jada really out here living her best life while Will's caught up in the mess? And what about poor Bryce Shear? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I'm nosy and I need to know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next tea spilling video. Until then, stay shady, stay woke, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.